Hi again, everybody. A Friday afternoon. Good time for a game. Steve Phillips, Sean Kruk with me. I'm Gary Thorne. Now we'll look at our starting pitcher. And as he gets going against these Philadelphia hitters, what do you think's in store?
This lineup has to come into the situation with some confidence right now. A pitcher with nothing overpowering, who they know if he throws it over the plate, they can do some damage. So force him to throw strikes.
I think we're putting worse. He's a guy that has a great fastball. His curveball's amazing. Watch out.
Sponsored by Pepsi. Let's see how the Phillies line up. Pepsi. Let's see how the Phillies line up. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, when you're looking at this young man play, Chase Utley, all you have to do is look at the passion that he plays with. He does never give up on a play. You will never see him not hustling on a baseball field. And kids, when you're watching, just take note, because that's the way the game is played.
Yeah, you have to hustle. One thing I remember when I played, you had to get out there and do what you had to do and make things happen.
Number 14.
Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
That swung on and flied to right.
Can of corn.
This one towards Kent. No problem for him. That's an easy out. As they get this one started on defense, Steve, how do you think they match up? Base is empty, one out. Lined up the middle. Out number 2.
That's an atom ball right there. That ball was smoke. He stung it, but right at the second baseman.
Yes, Philly legend, Chase Utley, 31 homers, 93 ribbies in 2009, and big reason why they won the World Series in 2008. And Chase had such a great career. His career finished from 2019 to 2020. 2020 was his last season with the Dodgers, and he had a long career, but he put up some big numbers that, for a second baseman, hitting wise, average, power. Man, just like Jeff Kent, these guys could play. Roberto Alomar, just amazing talent.
And here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that one gets through for the game's first hit.
Well, you got to love to see this guy get on base with 2 outs right here with that base hit.
And Dobbs settles in. Two outs and a man on first. And he holds off with the pitch low, 1-0.
Well, he's one of those pitchers that doesn't like to fall behind, and when he does, he wants to come right back in with that fastball, so you got to be ready for it.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that'll do it as Thames puts it away. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. And Kyle Kendrick is the pitcher. He'll get the start for Philadelphia. And Steve, as he faces these hitters, what's going to be his focal point? And we've got Bernardino batting. He's going to get us started here in the home half of the first inning.
Now for this Powell team, one of my favorite teams, the Kenny Powers.
And the first pitch. That's low and outside, 1-0.
Now, Roger Bernardino is a guy that's had his fair share of ups and downs in his career, but he's a guy that knows how to hit for some good power.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0.
Oh, what a hit.
Puts that one in play. Ludwig. And the leadoff man's on board. You love the offense when it gets going that way. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, don't let the numbers from last year fool you. Giovanni Soto is a guy that can swing the bat. He struggled last year offensively, but I tell you what, you watch him throughout his career, he's a guy that knows how to put the ball in play. He's not going to burn you with speed. Believe me, one of the slower runners in baseball. But for a catcher, you make a mistake, he can make you pay. Let's see if he can make some pitchers pay in this one today.
Yeah, Soto had a good career. He was one of the game's top catchers. The guy couldn't run like
He watches that fastball.
Most catchers can't
count
run.
at 1-1.
But sure
sometimes when the pitch comes out of the pitcher's hand, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to lay off and wait for the next one. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Good decision.
Ooh, what a swing by
Swings at that 1-1 pitch. Fastball by him. Strike two.
I mean, left-handed hitters have a tough time in baseball, but Clinton has really shown his ability to get better every time he gets up to bat.
Hendrick winds up 1-2.
One thing I can remember when I was in Little League, I was a free swinger. I used to swing at everything. And even in senior ball, I swung at everything. But you can see with Clinton Barrachino, he's a guy that if he locks in, you just never know. He might get a hit.
On the ground is short.
Oh, 4-3-1.
Back to first. Not
Double
in
play.
time. 1-2. Won't get it. And here's the defensive alignment for the Phillies. What do you like out there, Steve?
Ryan Ludwig has worked very hard on his defense, and he's a solid, consistent defender. He can run down the ball in the gap, and he comes up throwing.
Wilding is the batter.
Well, Marcus Whelan.
Slider
Looking to
misses
get a hit
badly
here.
with it. 1-0.
Now,
I think
Garrett's
in
breaking
baseball,
balls
it's all about
down and away,
confidence.
and it
It's
just
a long
runs
season.
off the plate for a ball this time.
1-0 now. Gets him to swing under that one, even at 1.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider, I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
Now the 1-1. Missed with the fastball outside. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
And Giovanni Soto at the plate, runner on first. Takes a swing at that fastball, can't connect. 0-1. He delivers. Strike 2. Now with no balls and 2 strikes, Soto choke up a little bit and watch that strike zone.
Well, you can tell his timing's way off after seeing him swing at that four-seamer.
And Giovanni Soto strikes out. No contact. No runs with a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. And it'll be the Phillies. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. Glad you're with us this afternoon. Some fans bundled up in their jackets. A little chilly.
Ryan.
And in the batter's box, it's Ludwig. He'll start us out here in the second. Here's the delivery. Hit in the air to center field. Catch is made. Harper batting now. Nobody on base. 1 away. Up the middle. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. That will bring David Wright to the plate.
Well, he stayed behind the ball right.
David Wright.
1 out. Runner on at first. The pitch. That one goes foul. The pitch. Swinging a rocket toward short. And he's got it now.
I thought they had a shot at a double play right there, but at least they got one out. But now a runner in scoring position at second base.
Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Boy, he's got such great rotation on that slider. It's just unbelievable depth to that pitch.
Strike 2. 0-1. Fastball and a called strike. When you got a slider pitcher, his greatest fear is that thing just sits there. This one doesn't.
Well, you got to stay on top of the ball and really pull it through, but he does it so very well.
Grounder, Cayespo. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. 7 pitches, and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. The Phillies just can't get that offense going. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K. Thames at the plate. They'll get things started here in the home half of the second. Strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. He got that slider in the strike zone. He got the hitter out in front to swing early.
0-1. 0-1 offering Kendrick. He deals. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Ludwig to field this one. He's taking charge, puts it away. Base is empty with one away. Foul ball behind home plate. Kyle Kendrick with the 0-2 count, wants to work him.
Well, he fooled him right there. That two-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
Slider swung on and missed. 2 down.
Now I've got a chance to take a look at the slider again.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
And we've got Rosales at the plate. Base is empty and 2 down. Hit in the air to left center. And that's going to do it in this half inning. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Second inning over. Move on to the third. Quick glimpse of Charlie Manuel. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. Now their rookie catcher at the plate. He's going to start the third here. The pitch. Swinging a drive deep left center. And Thames is there. Turner up now. Last time up, flew out. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to him. Hot shot towards the hole. Valachero. Morgan at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. A line drive toward short. And that's the third out. That'll do it. And it's Bruntlett batting. He'll get his first look of the game here.
Bruntlett.
There's a swing. Fly ball down the line and left. One away.
15.
Oh, Gary, he's pitching well right now. I mean, that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
It's Kent at the plate. And that swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
0-1 is a slider for a called strike. Fastball got him 2 down.
It seemed like he made it easy. 3 pitches, big strikeout.
Can't get rid of a guy any quicker than that. Only took 3 and he's gone. Kendrick with the delivery. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1. Misses that fastball, already 0-2. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired.